jet engines are getting ready to take off.
I'm actually concerned right now.
Okay, there's no sound.
There's no
It's
sound.
gone quiet. Oh
I'm-
my God.
And I'm
Ugh.
we're either going to have a fire.
We're smelling here. Oh my gosh. This is scary.
We're either going to have a fire, and I'm going to put it out there. If we get a fire, you will see me running out of the room with the laptop on fire, and we'll keep it in there. Hi, I'm Peter.
And I'm Kenya.
Welcome to the This and That Chat. Without the audio, you did that exactly. It was like, click, perfect.
Perfect. So, let's music soft. So, this is, I just have to put it out there. People have to know, this is take two. That's why I did
Take
that. Okay. In fact, didn't we have a little clapper?
We have, it's up on the wall.
I feel like we used that and when we were doing the audio.
No, we just did this.
We did that? But I remember there was when we did the trailer.
Yeah, but it was just this.
It's just a clap? Okay. I thought maybe we had, because we had it, so we're
or
playing
we
around
hit
with
some
it.
sticks, maybe.
Who knows? Who knows? But, so, yeah, this is take two.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. I just want to tell people, like, hang in with us, because it's hard to come from high. We were at a high. We had
were.
started, what is it, 10 minutes, 5 minutes?
It was like, no, it wasn't even that. It was,
Listen, what we're giving
it was 5 or
people-
6 minutes in.
We're giving people a little sampler. Today's episode is a sampler. All right. It isn't a full set. We're not going to be here that long because, sadly, this has taken all of our time to get this going. And hopefully, I almost feel like we're playing hot potato here, where it's
Yes.
like we're trying to rush to get as much
And
in
we're-
before
yeah, we're hoping to make it through.
before it crashes. So the computer crashed. It's finally time for us to
we
get a
know-
new computer.
We have been hanging on. So, okay. So we've been hanging on to this computer so long that when I just went in to look to see what to do, why did I drop?
Did you drop?
I looked like a little kid. I was like,
Oh,
I got comfortable. I got comfortable in the chair, and I look at the camera, and I'm like, So I look at the computer. It's 2018.
which doesn't sound like a big deal, but in computer
7
years, 7
years.
years is like 49 years old. It's like dog years.
Let me tell you something. I'm actually pretty impressed that it's held on as long as it has.
And I just want to tell people, for any computer savvy people out there, okay, there are 0 apps on our computer. That computer does not get used for anything other than recording. True or false?
True, 100%.
Okay? It's as empty as it can be. All right? And for it to be sounding like jet engines are getting ready to take off.
I'm actually concerned right now.
Okay, there's no sound.
There's no
It's
sound.
gone quiet. Oh my God.
And I'm like, we're either going to have a fire.
We're smelling here. Oh my gosh. This is scary.
We're either going to have a fire, and I'm going to put it out there. If we get a fire, you will see me running out of the room with the laptop on fire, and we'll keep it in there.
Oh my gosh. No, this is like terrible. I feel like the suspense and just everything is like really feeding. The air is electric right now, and it's not because it's like that's the vibe. It's because we're just trying to survive this episode, and we're just saying.
Anyway, so what I was saying was the fact that it's lasted as long as it has
Is surprising.
So yeah, so we've spent our money on like the cameras and the lighting and the microphones and the soundboard and all this other stuff. And every time that I have bought something new to improve our podcast, I look over at the computer like, you got another 5 episodes in you, buddy? give me just a couple more.
Oh my gosh.
So we'll put it on our story, or you guys will have already seen it on our story because I'll put it on today. Today's Sunday.
Yeah.
I'll put on our story the breakdown of what happened.
Yeah.
Just to like a little behind the scene thing. It was kind of funny.
Because it's still possible that we may not be able to get an episode out.
It's still possible.
We're like, this is like, listen, there is a movie that we watched as kids. There's people who are going to cringe right now. All right. Who are listening to this. There's a movie we watched as kids that like on the deepest levels traumatized me. All right. And it was about a girl who's getting beheaded. And okay. And they tie her up to the bed, right? So she can't escape. And
but
as
you guys,
listen,
the fact that you guys
listen.
Hold on.
Wait,
there's 8. There's 8 of you. 3 are semi-normal.
3.
That's all I'm giving.
You're gonna get a whole bunch of messages. Who are? You better be talking about me.
Well, no,
I'm definitely not one of them.
You're not one of them. I don't have my. I'll say it.
Oh my gosh.
You're not one of them. Lee is not one of them. No way. Mel I would say is on the normal side.
She's on the normal spectrum.
Okay. Let's see. Sal is not.
Oh my gosh. I feel like she would take that with pride.
Yeah, Sal will be happy with that. Sue is not.
Yeah, but yeah, there's...
Okay, the thing is that Sue bounces.
No.
I'm gonna give Sue a normal.
I'll just put it out there. Sue doesn't like us talking about her. That should tell you a lot.
So I'll put her on the normal side.
We'll just leave her there.
Ice is not.
Ice is. I was actually going to say that he is probably
Isaac,
the face of normal.
The furthest of normal.
Bro, then who are the 3 that are?
Your mom. I was going to... No, I'm seriously. Your mom. Your dad is not.
I need to get through this. So they have this girl tied up. Mm-hmm. And as she's like, please, I don't... Take me out of here. An earthquake happens. And everybody runs away. But nobody unties her. So, cut to the shaking has stopped. And she is now trying to work the latch at her side. Nobody can see me, but I'm working the latch. Okay? Very gingerly with her 2 fingers, she's trying to unlock it. And it's really like an old seatbelt. From the old vans, that's what it is. That's all she needs to pull the little thing and she will get herself loose. But the camera cuts to the latch that's holding the blade. And the mechanism that's holding it is just slowly opening. I don't know how long that scene is, but that scene lives rent-free in all of our heads. And it served to traumatize us in very deep levels.
She died.
No. Yeah. Hello.
She couldn't unlatch herself in time?
She could not unlatch herself in time.
What movie?
Okay.
What?
I will show you the scene. And then all of a sudden, all you see is the thing break loose.
Hold on.
Oh, don't say it.
Is this a tribulation movie? What the... Get out of here, bro.
Bro,
I thought this was one of those weird.
Hold
on. I thought this was one of those weird movies that you guys would pick from the library, and you didn't know what you were watching until you were watching it, and now it's even worse.
Even worse, bro. Even worse.
Wow.
Okay, so why did I bring this up? I don't remember. We would have to rewind, but yeah, there was a reason for it. You remember? Can you help
Let
me?
us know in the comments.
Wait, can you help me? I think it's like the feeling of that's. I don't know why I brought that up.
Don't try and make it up now.
I don't know. Maybe it was that feeling of we're trying to rush. Maybe there isn't going to be an episode. We're just trying to survive. I don't know.
Anyways, so as we were saying in our,
someone will remind me.
I'll
listen to the beginning of this episode.
As we were saying in the beginning of our previous attempt. We were talking about the fact that we've been gone for a couple weeks and we were only supposed to be gone 1 week because we said we were going to be going to Vegas.
Yes.
And
Which they can tell by the title of this episode. Clearly, we're filling them
Yes.
in on that.
so we've actually been away from recording for a couple weeks
Because I discovered a lie.
you discovered a lie.
Which is everything that happens in Vegas stays.
Everything?
Yeah, I was thinking if I was going to say anything or everything.
Got it. Try again.
What is the
Everything.
anything? Are you sure? See, that's right.
No, it's what
happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
So
I'm
what's
sorry.
the title?
So that is the title.
What happens in Vegas?
Yeah.
Got it.
I just forgot it and I didn't know if it was anything or everything, and it was neither.
Got it.
Plot twist.
What if we put it as an anything? Any everything.
And any everything and that happens in Vegas does it. Okay. Why? So I said that to someone who works in my office, and
I very clearly, before you even said the next words, called her chismosa, because that is the pinnacle of chismosa.
but I haven't said anything.
Oh yeah. Okay, you want to laugh? Hold on.
People are like, wait, did this
Okay.
glitch?
No, this is the craziest. Okay, wait for this. I'm trying to make sure that we get the first, because it was only 5 minutes, right? But
okay.
all that led to what it was perfect, right? So here I am trying to make it perfect, and all I'm doing is making it bad, while you're over there mixing words and who knows what.
Oh my gosh.
But the thing is, I have a story to add to Chismosa.
Okay, so add it after mine.
So I'm going to add it after yours. So
Right.
let me just shut up and I'll let you.
Okay, let me just say this part. Anyway, so there's someone at work that when she saw me, she was like, "Oh my God, you just got back from Vegas," because she was like one of those that was super hyper about me going to Vegas. Like she was going to Vegas as well. Okay. And she had a list of things and all that stuff, right? So she was like so excited. And I was like, you know what? You know how they say everything. See, I'm going to everything. Whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. She's like, yes. And I'm like, it's a lie. It followed me home. And she sits down right away and she's like, girl, tell me. You can tell me all your deepest, darkest secrets. Those are her words.
And then I said Chismosa.
That's
Go.
when you said that. So you're just saying because
Got
I
it.
had told you the story.
Chismosa.
So she says that. And in my mind, I was thinking, girl, no, you are definitely never the person that I would say anything to just because of that. And I don't really know her that well because she's not like one of my regular coworkers. She's just like an administrative aide that comes
To say her name.
listen that she comes around. So it's not, she doesn't actually work in that office. She just comes around. But okay. Well, anyway, so
Also known as.
that's terrible. Nobody
Now I
listens
even
to me.
know.
Nobody even cares.
Now I even know who it is.
How do you even know who it is?
Because now I know who it is.
You're gonna tell me later, and I've never even said her name to you. You
I
wouldn't
don't
even
need
know
the name.
Oh,
Look.
okay. Oh my.
Let me see if I'm right.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, so I told her, to her utter disappointment, clearly, I told her, no, I'm gonna wait for you because right now you're not paying attention to me. No. No, because obviously, look, if you even read what you said, which we're not going to say what you said. If you read what you said, that's not an administrative assistant.
Yes, it could be.
How would that fit? Those are completely two different roles.
No.
That's like you saying doctor and administrative assistant. How?
I will explain it to you later.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You do that. Anyway. So to her disappointment, I told her I caught a cold. And now I brought it with me here to the office and to my house. And she was like, oh, right. But
Disappointed that you didn't.
I didn't really have like this juicy,
affair
like, ooh, we went to Thunder from Down Under, It's like,
You've referenced
Listen.
that a lot.
I know because right now there's actually somebody on there from in Survivor. And there's a lot of things that I've learned recently that I did not know. But anyway.
Your search
Anyway.
history must be
Anyway.
really fun.
Is it true?
Okay, go.
I'm going to say 1. Sorry. This might be a little bit bordering past PG. Okay.
I think we're past PG for a while.
But I was under the assumption there are a lot of things that I feel like I have knowledge in my head that's made up knowledge that I just think that's how it is. And then when I search it, I'm like, what in the world? All right. I thought if you got your nips pierced, okay, they would remain hard always. All right. Why did I assume this? Because when men do this, they're always hard. Always. It's like they're fake.
This is going to be the entrance clip to the episode. I'm sorry. Just know that is what it is. Enjoy the rest of the episode.
Hold on.
I even made the little thing. Enjoy. That's it. Enjoy the episode. Bro.
Listen.
What are you
So
talking
I
about?
asked a female, is it true? Are they always like that?
Obviously, somebody that you know has them pierced.
Okay. And they were like, no. And it was like what a weird question to ask. But in my mind, I'm like, then why are men's like that? And my search history would entertain for days whoever searches my stuff. So these are the things that I question. Like, I see, you come out and you're like, oh, I'm from Thunder from Down Under. And I'm thinking, I'm like, does it hurt? Like, always? Are they always like that? They could cut paper. That's a little disturbing to me. Sorry. Okay, we're moving on, okay? Anyway, so this is going to be like a movie in which all of everything is happening right now, and you're like, the movie started and you're like, oh my God, we're doing this already, right? And then it says 3 days ago, right? We're starting from the back end and going back to the beginning. All right. So on the very last night of us being in Vegas, we said, let's go to the slot machines because you can't come to Vegas and not bet, right?
No, we
and
said
not
let's go
gamble.
gamble.
Well, I don't know. Let me tell oh no, actually, let me pause my story. You said you had a story to add to the...
Oh, that she's supposed to.
Yeah. So you go with yours, and then I'm going to go back there.
All right. So you know how Disney does those things where, like, you can go in, like, you can meet Crush the Turtle, and like, he talks to you. It's on the screen.
The meet and greets.
Right. No, like the shows.
Oh, okay.
And you can have, like,
The interactive ones.
Whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
So they have one for Coco.
Melon?
Coco. The movie Coco?
Coco?
Bro, you don't know the movie Coco?
Wait, give me a little something. Give me context.
The name of the movie is Coco.
Wait, what is it about? Wait, what are you talking about?
Bro, the little kid that goes back, that goes into the Dia de los Muertos.
Oh, okay. Yes.
You don't
With
know
a little
that-
guitar.
Have you not seen that movie?
No. Have you?
Yes.
When?
A couple times.
When have you seen it?
When I was with my girlfriend.
Clearly. Is it that old, really?
2017. You haven't seen that movie? Anyways. I think I saw it with...
Remember our kids in 2017 were 17 and 15 years old.
I understand that.
They're
but
not
I think-
watching those anymore.
I actually think I saw it with Nikki.
It's possible.
Anyways. Where did I see it? And it doesn't matter. So, the villain in the movie is like the famous singer that dies, and now he's over on the other side of the world,
beyond.
right? So the kid thinks that his guitar is like magical, so he goes to steal his guitar, whatever, and he goes into the other world. I'm probably screwing. I'm probably
somehow
screwing all
you're
that up.
like triggering memories for me.
Yeah. So he was bad. He actually ended up killing the kid's actual father.
What?
And that's how he became famous.
This is so dark.
Yeah, it is dark. He took the guy's book of songs, right? So in Mexican culture, El Dia de los Muertos, you keep your family's memory alive by putting a picture on like a shrine thing, and you bring them food and you have a party and all this kind of stuff. But if you don't have anyone remembering you, you fade away.
Fade away. Okay.
So he was on the point where he was going to be fading away because the family disowned him.
Because he was a thief and he killed someone.
No, because he left the family, and he just the story was wrong. They didn't know what actually happened. So in the movie, you go through whatever, and they clear that up, and they reunite again, and now he's got a place at the memory thing, whatever that they make, whatever. Anyways, so the bad guy was exposed in the movie. He went from being famous in the underworld to now being known as a thief and a crook and a bad guy. So at this meet and greet, a little kid goes, "You're a thief, you're a liar, criminal."
Wow.
Right? Like just screaming it out. Like he just like, it was passionate. And the character, the guy who was playing the character of the bad guy, he goes, "Chismoso." He goes, "We're going to teach you a new Spanish word. Chismoso." And then he goes through like teaching the kid. It's hilarious.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna look this up.
I'm gonna find it and send it to you. But it was so funny that the interaction, and I just thought about it that way because it was like just such a natural reaction. It almost seemed like it was staged, but it was just a random kid in the audience, and the guy, he probably had done that a couple times. They just caught him this time saying the lines. But anyways,
Oh my gosh.
That's the reason I thought about it.
I see. But anyway, so on the last night, because we didn't go to Vegas to do your regular Vegas thing, which again, another assumption that I've had is that people go to Vegas to gamble and
they do, but not all of them,
and to like party, right? So I imagine like a lot of clubbing, bars, bar hopping.
It was the reason why you were not so excited about it for a long time.
Of course, because to me it was like, A, it's crowded, and there's really nothing for me to do, right? I was actually telling somebody else because they were like, "Oh my gosh, did you drink?" and all this stuff. And I was like, you know what? And maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like I didn't even have a drink.
We had...
Oh, when we went to the pizza place.
We had one.
We had a beer. When we went to the pizza place, one beer, okay?
The whole
time. And it was because beer and pizza is like a must, right? Probably Coke and pizza go together too, but like beer and pizza go together. And we had one. And I was telling them, to me, drinking is a downer, okay? Drinking puts me to sleep. And I said that. And the people I was talking to were like, "You're so right, but I think it's because we're older. So now we drink, and you got to drink like we're going to bed and you're going to have the best sleep, right?" And I think that when you're younger, maybe you drink and it energizes you. But to me, that brings me down to a low that I don't like feeling like I'm fighting to stay awake during the day to go around and do stuff.
Yeah.
I don't like that. So I need a clear head.
We did Vegas very, very differently.
I mean, yeah, we'll get there. Differently than most people, I guess, right? But anyway, so on that last day, we said, let's take $40, you and me, right? And we'll go like find a little something. And it's funny because many moons ago, we went to Miccosukee. Because it was one of those experiences that it was like, we've never done this. Like, let's take $20 and go. And we walked in and instantly it was like, what are we doing here?
Yeah,
right? We do not belong here.
Why did we just throw $20 into this
Not
machine?
only that, and drive so far away and everything, but it was an experience. It was funny. And that's it. It was just something we had under our belt that we both experienced together. But I don't understand the machines. I don't know why somebody chooses I'm going to sit in this machine.
I personally don't think that the machines have any
strategy or
nothing. I
anything
think
like
it's
that.
Just hit the button.
And hope something
did
falls?
We watch? I don't know. Did we watch a documentary or did I hear something about Vegas? I don't remember.
Sorry.
We did a lot of research before going to Vegas, and one of the things that I saw was they said that the machines are rigged
Oh,
to
that's just
benefit the house.
obviously.
They let out payments because they need to keep the excitement up. They need people
Yeah, you need
to
a
be
hook.
like, oh, we got to keep going. And I mean, I've seen it where there's people that we saw it when we were standing in line for Cirque du Soleil. The lady who was playing, she got up to like $280, and before we finished the line get in, she was down to like $44.
Yep.
So that high,
But so
and that
to
low,
me,
and that
but
high,
so
and that
to
low,
me, that's why I've thought maybe there's a strategy to the game, because if you're playing and you're up $280 and you are okay bringing it back down to 40, then you must know something that everyone else doesn't know, and you keep playing. Why would? Yeah, that I could totally see how it can happen. So we go last day, right? It's the last evening, and we sit down, and thankfully we did not choose a machine that didn't make any sense. We played roulette, which also was first time for both of us. And I'm gonna tell you, I loved it. I loved it.
It was fun. The way we did it.
Well, yeah, well,
which we'll
where
explain.
we were taking turns.
No,
what?
the way that we did it. Okay, so my brother-in-law, Rudy, he's like, take $20 here, do on these three numbers and on red, throw it out there. The payout's like $280. Like immediate. I was like, whoa, cool. Let's just try.
Yeah.
Put the $20 out. Bam, 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 bam. One roll. And then I looked at the screen and I'm like, I've got no money left.
It's a $20, Scott.
What happened?
Oh, you're saying how we did it by just like $3.
Yeah. So I was like, this is brutal. So what we did was we sat at the same roulette table, and because
everything's digital. It's not like it used to be.
So they have an actual roulette table that's sitting at the front of these benches. I think it was 12 benches, right? That you can sit down, you can play on this computerized screen, you can pick your numbers, you can move your money around, you can do whatever. But there's an actual roulette table that has a camera that is showing when the ball gets thrown out. It's all automatic. It's not a person that's actually doing it. So we sat there and we played table minimums, which was $3 per roll. And we did 50 cents, 50 cents, 50 cents, 50 cents. And so we would pick 6 different numbers. And we started off with, I think it was $40.
Yeah.
Was it 40 that we started?
Because we were going to try to get our own tables, but we just never were able to. So we just played both of our 40s
it was
in
busy.
the same table.
We stayed at New York, and it was jam-packed. Beautiful hotel, beautiful restaurants, beautiful atmosphere. Like everything was amazing.
Everything, yeah.
So we sat at this table, and we're playing, and we're doing these $3 minimums at $40. And all of a sudden, we had that little bit of a high, and we would hit a couple, and we'd win $18 or $16, and then it was like
$20, and we're like, heck yeah! And people behind us were like winning actual money.
Yeah, there was a lady next to like won $150 on one hand.
Yeah, they were like hooting and hollering, and we're like $18.
We're like $18, you know. But so we played. We ended up playing for like 2.5 hours.
And we didn't even realize.
Yeah, we didn't even realize it. So we actually only lost.
I think you told me like 12.
Like $12.
Yeah, at the end.
Right. So we felt the high and the lows. We went all the way up. We went all the way down, all the way up, all the way down. And one of the things that we did was on the initial $40, it got up to $67, I think it was, and we cashed out. And then I took out another $20 out of my pocket and I put it into the machine, and we kept that cash out ticket so that we can make sure that those winnings stayed as winnings, you know? So, but at the end of it, we ended up losing like $12 was our whole
Right.
thing.
From
But
overall, but it was overall.
yeah, and we spent 2 hours, 2.5 hours sitting at the machines. They brought us drinks. We had free
which
free drinks
we had
come to
heard
the
that
table.
that they will offer you free drinks because they want you to keep playing, except we were not drinking alcohol.
Right. So we were
So
we were drinking.
they did not want us to keep ordering.
But it was funny because even the waitress was like, "What? No alcohol tonight?" And we're like, "No, we're staying sober." And she's like, "Interesting."
But the one thing that we were not prepared, I was not prepared for, was the smoking.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
So
bad.
that night, people were just lighting up all around us. And it got to a point where my throat felt like you had poured acid into it. It was burning, it was everything. And it was like, it got to the point where I feel like we sort of rushed the end of it because we were trying to, like, okay, that's it, we're done. Right? Couldn't stand anymore. So when we woke up the next morning, my throat was not as sore as it had been the night before, but it was sore. I was just attributing that to the smoking,
Right.
right? Mind you, the whole trip there, the whole trip we were there, everything, people all around you are coughing, whatever. But the thing is, especially like in the job that we do, right? There's people who cough and they have like a very violent cough. You're like, oh my God, these people are dying, right? It's asthma, right? It's, they have COPD, there's other things that is not contagious. It's not that they have a cold or the flu or anything like that. So you're always going to hear people coughing all around you, right? Whether they're sick or not is a different thing. So now when we got home and then I woke up with zero energy, head cold galore, okay, tonsils felt like they were golf balls, like then I realized, oh my gosh, I caught a cold. And the smoking burning just happened simultaneously to that, but that's where we got sick.
Yeah.
Touching, because
hold on,
you're
fair.
touching things
But let's be fair.
that so many people are touching.
So you got sick. And I was like looking around, waiting to see when it was my turn.
Waiting for that guillotine to fall.
Like,
maybe that's why I brought it up. Maybe that's why I brought it up.
And I was like, when is it happening? When is it happening? And then you went down like
hard,
nasty.
With zero PTO.
So we came back. Yeah. We came back Monday night. Our flight was...
It was late because we got back like at 9.
We got back at 9 something. And then we had Nikki was here at the house. They made us dinner. So we were eating dinner super late on the clock. But what we realized was that it was actually just 6 o'clock
for us
over there, right? But we were tired. We had jet lag. We were starting to feel sick. You were going down. The next day, you were in trouble. The next couple days, you were in trouble. It was bad, and I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna miss it. I'm not gonna get anything. We got to the weekend, and the weekend Saturday for you was a crash out.
Right, and it really was the cough was speaking at all. Even now, and it's been, how long has it been since we've been back? Okay. Even now, I still have a cough. I still have postnasal. I still have some congestion. Like, I hear myself nasally. Mm-hmm. Do you hear me nasally?
Yeah.
Okay. So I couldn't speak because if I would try to talk, I would choke from how much I was coughing. So when it got to Sunday recording, it was like, I told you we can record, but you are the one who has to talk.
Yeah. So that morning when I was in the kitchen, I was going to make breakfast. You were still, I was like, what do you want to eat? And you're like, I just want just scrambled eggs today. Like, you didn't want any bacon. You didn't want, like, you were minimal. Kind of like, it was like you were eating just because you knew that I wouldn't eat if you didn't eat, whatever. And then I said to you, you know what? I'm going to make an executive decision. Let's not record today. We just need to take a day for us to recuperate. And so we took the day. We just hung out on the couch. We watched football games, whatever, like, and that night around 8 o'clock, I crashed. Like I felt like I was just like a complete drop. And the next morning, you were like, "Are you feeling okay? Are you feeling?" I'm like, "I feel a little bit like body sore, but I'm like not sick. I'm not sure what's going on." And then Tuesday morning, I said to you, "I think I'm getting sick. I'm starting to feel it."
Plus, your guys have been sick.
Plus, my guys have been sick.
So the sickness is everywhere because at
Yeah.
work, people are sick. Like,
So then all of a sudden, here comes Tuesday, Wednesday. Like the days are just coming through, and all of a sudden, I tell you, I'm not feeling good. My stomach's not feeling good. My body's not feeling good. I have a headache. I'm not. I feel like I'm not resting well. Like this is not good. And we went to the Mets game on Friday night, and
it's sort of been a draggy.
Yeah, it was like it's all been kind of draggy,
kind of like the
kind
story.
of like moving. I'm gonna do this in the camera so you know.
Could not help myself. That was so good.
No, it wasn't.
Oh my god, that was so good. I felt like you just like, bro, that was like down the center for me. That was so good.
Go ahead, I'm done. You tell the rest of the stories.
No, there's no rest of the stories. Listen, we started off by telling people we were giving them a sampler. Because that's all we have time for. How are we doing? Everything's still running good?
It's still running.
Okay. All right. So
We got a few minutes, I think.
I hate rushing our Vegas story, but also who really wants to hear our Vegas story?
Well, here, you want our Vegas story? I can give it to you in a 3-minute synopsis.
Ooh,
Ready?
I'm listening.
All right. Excited, beyond excited.
What did you think if you had to rate it?
You're going to do that right in the middle of my synopsis? Let me finish
Yeah.
the synopsis
No,
and then we can rate it.
just so you can start with
I'm
that.
going to finish the synopsis and then we're going to rate it. All right? So we were excited to go. We looked at shows ahead of time. We bought our shows ahead of time. We were kind of mapping out a little bit of what we wanted to do. And our days, we were starting, by 10 o'clock we were out and about?
That was a little hard because it seems like Vegas doesn't wake up until 1 o'clock.
Right, it doesn't
but
wake
we
up.
were up.
But what we did find was that there were museums that were open. There was some cool food places that were open. So we kind of adjusted to that. And we did a couple art museums. We did
the Paradox
The
Museum.
Paradox Museum. We
in
did
case
the
anybody
Mob
wants
Museum.
to go.
We did the
Mob Museum
the neon light.
was
That
top
was
tier.
Top tier. I wish we would have had double the time.
We could have been there the whole day.
The whole day.
That's what I said. We could have been
And
there
I
the
can't
whole
wait
day.
to go back to go and do it the whole day. Go and get there super bright and early, right when they open, and spend the entire day there so that we can really enjoy it.
We did the John Wick experience.
Right, we did John Wick experience.
It was like they dropped us into the movie set.
including like from the check-in of the hotel to when you leave.
Everyone was in character the whole time.
Yeah, fantastic. It was really,
Yeah.
really great. So we got to do a lot of stuff that
We went to a sensory museum. That one was
our times. Like it was with us. And then we had our shows. So we had Cirque du Soleil, we had a Mentalist, we had like a Vegas type show.
the comedian.
We had the comedian. We had two Vegas type shows.
Yeah.
And they were really cool, very different shows from each other. One was a little bit of a bust. At the beginning, we were like, what in the world have we done here?
It just felt like we had stepped into like
the 80s?
the early 2000s or something.
It was so bad. It was
so
so bad.
very, very, it had not aged well.
And then all of a sudden, the second half of it, which seems to be the part that they've updated.
And I want to say that specific show, right, that felt dated was at the same time, which we did not know, that it was the Canelo Crawford fight. When we made all of our plans, we didn't know that that was the biggest boxing match of all time was happening in Vegas that night.
Yeah.
So when when the show starts, we look around this room that holds easily 300 people, and there's 35 of us.
Yeah, it would. That's a rough.
That's rough.
That's rough.
So we like.
Yeah,
we really tried to support.
But it was good. It was fantastic. You know, the Cirque du Soleil
I would not
show,
recommend it.
No. It was bad. Anyways. We played mini golf.
Oh my God. A
Which was-
Kiss-inspired mini golf.
It was a neon
The
lights.
music, it was a glow in the dark. Oh my gosh. Another.
Yeah. So, like, we got to do things that were really, like, a lot of fun.
So let me tell you what I
We
learned.
got to learn a lot of things, yeah.
This is what I would do, because we're definitely going back.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you what I would do different. I don't know that I would book shows in advance.
Oof.
I don't know. Unless there's something
There's
like Chris
certain
Angel. Like
shows,
we missed
yeah.
Chris Angel because
By 3 days.
and it's not because there
bro.
weren't any tickets. His show was just taking a break.
3 days.
And you know why? Probably because of the Crawford fight. He was probably like, you know what? I'm not trying to compete with this guy, so we're just not going to do shows this day. We also missed the Magicians,
Penn and Teller.
Penn and Teller. We're also not doing shows that day. So if it was something like that, David Blaine, I don't know if he was doing shows or not.
Yeah.
But I did see a poster for him.
We just have to make the adjustments.
But that the show for the dancers, that I forgot what they're called. It was a like Jabba something.
Oh, the Jabberwockies?
There you go. Bro, I wanted to watch them.
And we were right next to it.
So much, but we didn't have space to put a show
Yeah.
because all the shows are at night. So if you already have a show at night, that's it. So that's one thing that I don't know, unless there was something very specific, because I feel like we could have gone into any of the Cirque du Soleil shows. I think we could have gotten tickets for,
Oh, yeah.
you know, and so we did one, we did O. But there was Ka that looks really good. Mystere looks good. They
New
have the
York.
Bad Apple, the Mad Apple. You know, so there's other ones. But there was a King Tut museum
Right,
display
museum.
that we didn't get
And we
to
did,
do.
But we got to do so many museums. There
So-
just wasn't
oh
enough
my
time.
gosh, there was
we
so
were
much
there,
to do.
We were there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and part of Monday.
Well, Monday we did breakfast.
Yeah.
And then we went to the
left.
hotel
Yeah.
because that airport,
The worst airport.
oh my God.
Anyway, so we had four full days, and they were jam packed. And I don't think we could have put anything else into those 4 days. So I'm not disappointed at the
Not
stuff
at all.
that we missed on, because we had stuff that we did that was great.
Zero hikes.
But yeah, but there was. I mean,
there was just no time.
there was just no time, and we stayed at New York, which is on the southern side of Vegas, and we only got up to the Bellagio.
From the
So-
Luxor to the Bellagio.
Yeah,
that's
that's
all. That's the span
did
of where we
probably
were.
a quarter of Vegas, and that's it.
And everything else was in taxi because we did go to the Rio. Mm-hmm. But that was, we had to take a taxi there.
Right. And we
And
went to the
the
Ma
Ma
Museum,
Museum,
and we
which
did,
was close to Rio. Oh,
was
to
in
the
Fremont.
John Wick experience
Yeah.
area of 15.
15. Yeah,
Yeah. But we didn't do Fremont, which when we got to the Ma Museum, we were like, we made a mistake. We should have come down here. But I just feel
just
so
wasn't enough
many
time.
things
Just
left
wasn't
to
enough
do.
time. There
So
just
many things left to
was
do.
not enough time, but it was such a great experience. We had a really, really great time. If I were to rate our trip, 7.5, 8 out of 10.
How would you compare it to New York?
Oof.
New York is New York.
New York is New York. New York is New York. I feel. What would you rate Vegas?
So obviously I haven't been to New York, so I don't know. I would say that in terms of expectation, I feel like it was
Just a straight
A
number
7.
out of 10. 7 out of 10.
almost an 8. Like I was between
Yeah.
a 7 and an 8.
I was like 7.5.
Yeah,
out of
and
8.
only because I was very surprised about the nightlife. If the nightlife is not outside.
Yeah,
That was very weird to me.
8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night.
By 10 o'clock, it's a ghost town.
It's a ghost town because
Everybody-
everyone is gambling.
Everyone's gambling or everyone's in the bars. And another thing that we didn't use this, okay? But the pools somebody who just went to Vegas recently told me that the pools close at 5 o'clock because they're pushing people go
Out to the
inside.
street.
No,
Oh, 'cause
go
they
gamble.
Interesting.
So you're there to go, like, I'm sure some pools are open, but that's crazy to me. So being outside at that time, it just I didn't feel really safe walking around at night.
Yeah,
It
was a
felt
little
like
bit-
you want to be inside
the
doing
other,
something.
And that's the other thing. There's a lot of walking, so you got to get the right shoes to go.
No, I did. I had the right shoes. It was when we went to the land that I took the wrong shoes.
No,
Remember?
no, because when
Oh, well,
because of
so here's the thing.
when you go to the
yeah.
shows,
When-
you want to dress up a certain way.
So unless
Yeah.
you're taking a taxi,
Yeah,
I don't know how girls do it. I saw girls in heels walking around.
I know.
That was crazy.
That's something to figure out. But
Yeah.
but like you were saying, for me, like a 7.5, I would say.
How would you rate
a
New
solid
York?
10 out of 10 out of like 4. I don't know, 100 out of 10. New York was amazing,
Yeah.
and I cannot wait to take you.
I can't wait. I'm
That's
so
gonna be-
excited.
And the thing is, I have to make adjustments because the way I did New York with Mike
Yeah.
is not the way I'm going to do New York with you.
And I love that. I
So,
love that.
but
It's
we
going to
have
be a
experience.
different pace. But
Anyways, that was New York. That was
no.
that was Vegas.
In
a-
3
in
3 minutes
in the
analysis.
longest 3 minutes ever.
So sorry, like, just to our listeners and our viewers, it's time constraints are forcing us to have a short episode today, and also we want to
made
make
it.
sure that we made it to the end. So
We made it.
next week we have a brand new computer. Yeah. Sadly, it's time.
I know.
It's time.
It's hard to spend that money. I'd rather spend that money on a trip.
Or Legos.
Or don't talk
Oh,
about
sorry.
the Legos.
Sorry. Sorry. Shh.
Anyways, hope you enjoyed the episode. Let us know what you thought. Comments, shares,
Yeah,
subscriptions.
why did I bring up the
all that
guillotine?
other good stuff?
I
Who
think it
knows?
was just being under the knife. Pun
But,
intended.
all right. Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you guys next week. Bye now.